sure, I mean, that is great, so please make sure that you put your names on it, okay? All right, so here's what your warm-up question is for today. All right, so I want you to think about how you learn. Not how anybody else learns, but how do you learn? Specifically vocabulary, because we do focus a lot on vocabulary. Okay?
Well, that's all we have to write.
Well, what works best for you? And I want you to tell me why it works best for you. Okay? So, using the words in context, like when we give you the sentences and you fill in the blanks, does that help you? Drawing pictures, does that help you? Using flashcards, does that help you? Etc. The etc. is crossword puzzles. Does that help you? What else? What else can somebody think about? I mean, some people, like when I was in high school, my dad used to make me, if I had 10 words to learn, I would start with the first one and just say it. And then I would go to the second one and I would just say it. Then I would go up to the first one and say that one again. And then the second one I'd say it again. And then I'd go to the third one and then I'd go back up. So something like that.
But wouldn't the first one be the one that you'd remember the best?
Yes.
Meaning that you'd probably remember the last one the least?
But I would still remember it because that worked for me. Some people, you know, when they think about vocabulary, the fact that they can just look at a definition in a word and memorize it, that's something for them. But more specifically, think about how you learn new words. So, like, I'm trying to think of a word that we've had. Well, I'll use the word that I had on my thing, proximity. So what helps you learn words like that you know that you will use in the future? I mean, I'll be the first one to admit it. Some of these words you may not use, but some of them, that's the hope of Ms. Alting and I, that we're teaching you these words not only when you encounter them on SAT or ACT, but you will actually use them in your future life. So that's one reason why we're doing it. Right, Ms. Alting?
Yes.
So there's the question for you. Think about how you learn vocabulary and how it works best for you. Okay? Jot down why it works for you.
Do you want us to write this on the white card?
Yes, please. What?
What if we don't know why it works for us?
Well, tell me something that does work for you. But I mean,
Well, I have something that does work for me, but I don't know why.
well, just explain it. Just tell me what. At least tell me what works for you.
Crossword puzzles. That was my example.
Okay. All right.
Just like doing crosswords, just the definition, and that's the clues and stuff.
And Ms. Alti and I could consider some of these for future use. Actually, you're supposed to get a vocabulary thing. I mean, a crossword today. Anyway. Those are Cole's bucks. I don't ever use them though. All right, are we good?
Yeah.
Are we ready? All right. You might try to use those, but I don't think they're any good anymore. But that's a good book. All right. I need someone to share. Who would be willing to share? Nick.
I like to type them so that way I can actually see them and actually go.
Okay. Type and read and see. Ashley.
Just being told what the answer is helps me. Overstudying just messes me up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
studying isn't really.
Joshua.
You're gonna help like being used each three differently during those 4 days that we get to study, and then on Friday taking the test. During those 4 days, using words in context, drawing pictures, and flashcards helps me personally.
Okay. So the repetition of seeing them. Okay. All right. DJ.
You just gotta keep saying the words, like at least it's like to a point to where it's like annoying to where it just sticks in my head.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Andrew.
Okay, so crossword puzzles, because of the fact that when you're doing that, you're not really thinking about the actual words, you're just thinking about like, ooh, this is fun.
Okay.
And so you're just doing it because it's fun, and so it just stays in there.
Does it seem like work?
No,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm asking specifically now if any of you had like Mr. Manley or Miss Smith last year. Y'all are familiar with stems, I'm guessing. So the fact that the repetition of the stems from one week to the next and adding on, and including the people that we had last year in our class, does that help you? Like, just like Joshua said, having the repetition of the words in the activities during the week, but the repetition of the words just in general. Does that help y'all?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just curious. All right, so go ahead and put that, just put that index card aside, all right? And we're gonna do a quick activity. Yesterday, when you guys did your posters, we did antonyms and we did synonyms. So we're gonna go back and actually do some more review on the previous words that we've had, all right? And we're specifically working with antonyms and synonyms. So this is where your index cards need to come in, okay? So I'm gonna say a word, and I'm gonna tell you a word I'm gonna give you the word that's either a synonym or an antonym. And you tell me. So I'm gonna start with one, and then you'll understand more as we go through it, okay? Just give me a favor and turn that light on. Yes, Michael.
Is the words from this week or?
It's all words, okay? So this is just kind of a quick review. So if I said the word brusque and the word gruff, is it a synonym? Is gruff a synonym for the word brusque?
What does gruff mean?
Well, I'm just asking the question.
Yes.
No idea.
So if you think it's a synonym, hold up your synonym card. If you think it's an antonym, you're gonna hold up your antonym card. All right? So everybody pretty much thinks it's a synonym card. Very good. It is. Brusque means gruff. Means a little rough. Rough around the edges. Very good. All right. So the next word I'm going with is voluminous. Voluminous. And the word I'm going to give you with that means tiny. Tiny. Looking around. All right. Very good. You guys totally rock. All right. The next word is affinity. Affinity. And the word I'm going to give you with that is dislike. Dislike. Awesome. Yeah, you're good. All right. All right, the next word I'm going to give you is the word writhe. All right? Writhe. And I'm going to give you twist. To twist. Go with your gut, Tejon. You go with your gut. You could be right, you could be wrong. Don't follow the
It's a
crowd.
50-50
Because
chance.
everybody could be wrong in here. I'm gonna try
Just
to
like
read
the
you.
it's just like the lottery.
In this case, unfortunately, you are wrong. But
It's
I
just
just wanted to say, go with your gut. Writhe does mean to twist, like
just
a
like the
snake
lottery.
writhes and twists. Yeah.
Just like the lottery, you either win or you lose.
All right.
There's only two happens, so it's 50-50.
The next word I'm going with is lampoon. And for that one, I'm going to give you a spoof. A spoof. Like, think of when you watch a movie, you know, what is that one?
Scary movie.
Spaceballs.
Scary movie.
It's scary. Yeah, that's a
Oh, I
scary
love that
movie.
movie.
Scary movie.
Spaceballs is a good one also.
All right. I see a couple of yellow
I
cards.
put up this one, by the way.
All right. It is actually a synonym. It is a spoof is something that makes fun of something. Yeah. All right. The next word is insolvent. Insolvent. How are you gonna put up a blue card? I haven't even given
I'm
you that.
anticipating what you're gonna say.
All right. Insolvent. The word I'm gonna give you with that is wealthy.
Wait. Yeah.
Wealthy.
Wait.
We're kind of divided on this one. And that is an antonym. So if you
I was
Dang
right
it,
the
I
first
thought you
time.
were I thought you were saying the other one.
Yeah, I thought you were talking to me, and I was
No.
thinking it. I thought you were talking to him.
By the way, you cannot do what Michael just did and put both your cards up because that's not. All right, the next word,
Hey, you ever said we couldn't do it?
clemency. Clemency. Hopefully, you'll show me some clemency for today. And the word I'm going to give you is forgiveness. Michael.
I was right. I guessed it. I was right.
Yeah.
I'm so smart.
Very
Yeah.
good, very good. Very good, very good, very good.
Doesn't mean you're smart. You're just good at guessing.
Alright,
Yeah,
the
you
next
did.
word I'm gonna give you is opulence. And the word you get for that is poverty. Poverty, poverty. Awesome sauce, yes,
You
that
know
is
all
correct.
about
That
that.
is correct.
Oh.
Alright, the next word I'm going to give you, see I keep looking back and forth because eventually they'll get it that I'm looking at, yeah. The next word I'm going to give you is, the next word is querulous. And the word I'm going to give you is complaining. The synonyms have it correct. Querulous means you complain.
More people got it right than me.
Alright, the next word I'm gonna give you
I'm
is
Aquarius.
morose.
Yeah.
Morose, and the word I'm gonna give you for that is happy. Antonyms have it, yes. Okay. The next word I'm going to give you is, voracious. Voracious.
Voracious.
And it means hungry. Or a word similar to it. That
You
is
just
correct.
gave us the answer.
I just gave you the answer. I was hoping nobody heard that. Okay. The next word I'm going to give you is copious. And it means maybe or maybe not few. Few.
I'm so good at guessing. You should buy me a lottery ticket. I'll win it.
Decided
That's not how you do that.
that antonyms have
Such a
it.
copious amount of people are correct.
That's right.
Copious sounds suspicious. The word sounds
I
suspicious.
never
Like,
Very
win my
good.
lottery ticket.
like it's always used in the news. Like they found a
The most
copious
I won
amount
is
of
$10.
drugs. Right?
Sadly.
Like
Never
it's
won
and it just sounds suspicious.
It does.
That's what I associate it with. If they say suspicious instead of not, I'm just like, oh, then it is something suspicious.
Alright, the next word, the next vocabulary word you get is sagacious.
So,
And the word I'm gonna give you for that is foolish.
Bless you.
I see a couple of synonyms in there, but the antonyms have it.
Heck yeah.
I was being a pun. I was sagacious about my choice.
Alright.
It was on
It doesn't even make
purpose.
sense though because
Alright, the next word that I'm going to give you is heist. And the word that I'm gonna give you with that one is, look at y'all, already holding up your cards. You may not be right. Robbery.
first one I got wrong.
It's my now.
Can you
No,
sit
good.
down?
Alright.
I was just guessing.
Alright. Let's do,
Andrew, can you sit down?
Andy, can you sit down?
You distracted me.
You can say for how long?
I'm gonna,
Can you sit down
Turn-
for
I'm
the
gonna-
class?
the next word I'm gonna give you is brevity. And the word you get with that is short. I threw that one. Very good, very good.
Can there be
Wait, I put S.
shortness?
Shortness, yes. Yes. Any speeches you want to have brevity. Alright, the next word you get is incidental. And the word I'm going to give you for that one, why do y'all put your cards up? Cause seriously.
The game.
It's a game. We're guessing.
That is, major. Incidental, major.
Yes.
Wait, what?
You shut up. You put blue
Yeah.
first.
It's antonym, right?
It is incidental, because incidental means minor. Incidental means minor. Alright,
That was an accident, too.
let's see, I'm not gonna go over all 50 yet.
Please do.
We'll do about 5 more and then we'll be good. Alright, so the next word you get is torpor. Torpor. And the word you're gonna get with that is laziness.
Let's go.
Laziness.
I put this.
It is, that would be a synonym, yes. Very good, very good.
Bro, we should be doing the lottery.
Um,
We're doing
The next word you get, or the next vocabulary word you get, is levity. Levity. It means merriness. The word you're going to get with that is merriness. Is
I
that
don't know.
a synonym? Is that right? Or is it an antonym?
Synonym?
Check out that.
What is
It is a synonym. Merriness. Levity. Alright. The next word you're going to get is frivolous. Next vocabulary word is frivolous. Okay?
Silly.
Serious is the word that goes with that.
Antonym. We're both on the same one now.
That's the wrong
It's an
part.
S.
That is an antonym.
Injurious
correct.
is wrong part.
That's an S.
Alright.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, because she said you can't raise up 2 cards. This is still 1 card.
Alright, the next one you're going to get is reproach. Reproach. And the word that you're going to get with that is approval.
Oh,
Antonym.
Guys. Reproach. I'm waiting on y'all. Approval. It is an antonym.
good.
Antonym. How many of you would make 100 so far?
I got like
Me.
an 84.
Well, when you hold up 2 cards, Michael, it's pretty easy to get 100. Alright.
I'm not holding up 2 cards, I'm only holding up 1. It
Alright.
just so happens to have both things on it.
The next one is peripheral. Peripheral. And the word you get with that is central.
I guess so. I had to keep it up.
Central.
I guess. I think I'm wrong.
The answer for that one is antonym.
Hey, that's right.
Remember your peripheral vision? You can see out the side, it's not your
Nope.
central vision.
I got that right. I knew it was.
Alright, the next word I'm going to give you is, let's see, eloquent. Eloquent. And the word that you're gonna get with that is moving.
I don't know.
Moving.
I'm gonna guess the same.
I see a couple of antonyms. It is actually a synonym,
Yeah.
okay? Eloquence, moving, okay? The next word that I'm gonna give you is dearth. Dearth. And the word that you're gonna get with that is abundance.
It actually went on the right side.
Abundance. Oh, I see
I'm
some
pulling
mixed.
a Michael.
Michael!
Hey, I'm holding up for DJ.
Oh, okay, alright. That is an antonym, so, very good.
I'm holding Michael.
Alright, so we're gonna stop there, y'all did a great job.
We're so
See,
smart.
these words will come to y'all.
We're smarter than everyone.
Alright, so now we're gonna talk about, go ahead and do me a favor and get your Chromebooks out. Cause then this is the part that you get to, do your test.
Can I go? She said.
Yes, go ahead. If you need a Chromebook, go ahead and get one.
Why do you looking at these words?
I don't know.
The title?
Was that yours?
Their emails.
Thanks for being a team player. Zach is a team player. I like that. Thank you. Alright, if you go on Classroom, I already have the slides set up for you. You can change the background of the slide. You can do whatever you want on the slide. Well, don't do whatever you want on the slide. I shouldn't say that.
Made it.
Alright, but the slides are there for you to kind of make it easier for you, alright? So, I'm gonna review with you what you need to do. Alright? So, remember, your word is on there. You can change the font of the word. That's fine. You're gonna give me a synonym, and then you're also gonna give me an antonym. Then you're gonna provide some sort of picture that represents your word. Now, if by the picture that Ms. Altine and I cannot, Are you okay? Oh, you did that? Oh, I thought you couldn't hear me, I'm sorry. So if by the picture that Ms. Altine or I cannot readily see what you're trying to demonstrate, make sure that you put an explanation on your picture. And then you're going to use the word in context. And remember that your sentence can go with your picture if it makes it easier. That way you have your explanation there. Okay? You're gonna do it for all 10 of them. All right? So, Michael, since you are paying close attention to me, I want you to repeat those directions for your classmates. What am I looking for? Or what is Miss Altine looking for when we grade this?
Oh, so if you can't,
What am I looking for in this?
what's on that, yeah.
Can you tell me what's on that? Restate it in your own words.
You need a synonym, you need an antonym, you need a picture, and a sentence.
All right, what is a synonym?
It means the same thing.
What is an antonym?
It means the opposite.
All right, what is your picture supposed to show?
What the word means.
Okay, and your sentence, what did I tell you about your
It has to
sentence?
have a word in it.
It has to have a word in it, but does it have to go with the picture?
Why not?
Oh, why not? But it doesn't have to, right? All right, any questions? Anybody has any questions? So you're gonna have 10 slides.
Good job.
It is on,
10?
huh?
Is it 10?
Yes, because it's only this week's words. It's only this week's words. You have the resources to be able to help you, right? You have a PowerPoint, you have notes, you have that. We're gonna let you do that. And then, right, okay, and then you're going to submit those into the assignment, the classroom assignment. Any questions before you begin? That means that you do need to be focused, you do need to be quiet. Guys who like to talk as they're trying to do things, people are trying to concentrate.
Listen to music.
Can we whisper?
I don't care if you listen to music. Y'all can't handle whispering. I mean, let's face it, we try that.
Sure.
Which is why y'all get assigned seats on Monday. So the other thing is you have, it is almost lunchtime. So you're gonna work on it after lunch. And if you have time today, you are gonna work on your soul project, okay? But this is the focus today. Any other questions? Have at it.
How do I use the picture? How do I make a picture for it?
You can use a clipboard.
Oh, Google.
Oh, yeah. Y'all, you can use clip art for your picture if you want to, okay?